Hello students, listen to me. Let us start TLE, the subject that brings out the best in everybody, and it includes you and me. Agriculture ICT, industrial arts HE. All these components will help you to get ready so you could reach your goals and dreams. Let us start TLE. Let us start, come with me. All of the knowledge and all of the skills will help you to be life ready. Will help you to be life ready.
Good day, learners! It's another awesome time to learn new things. Are you excited for another terrific learning experience? This is Sir Ike, and welcome to our virtual TLE class.
Lord, true source of light and wisdom, give me a keen sense of understanding, a retentive memory, and the capacity to grasp things correctly. Grant me the grace to be refined in my action, and the skills to express myself with thoroughness and clarity. Be with me at the start of my work. Guide its progress and bring it to success. Amen.
Before we move forward, make sure that you have your pen, your paper, and everything you need for this learning session. You can play and pause this video if you need more time answering the activities. In our last lesson, we learned about the classification of soups. As a review, get your pen and paper and answer the following questions. Choose the correct answer from the box and write it on your answer sheet. You will be given 5 seconds for each item to write your answer.
Number 1. What is a soup thickened with egg, butter, and cream? The correct answer is veloutés. Number 2. What soup is a strong and clear broth or stock? You're right if your answer is consommé. Number 3. It is a clear seasoned stock with the addition of one or more vegetable, meat, or poultry. The answer is vegetable soup. Number 4. These are hearty soups made from fish, shellfish, or vegetables, usually contains milk and potatoes, then thickened with roux. The correct answer is chowder. Number 5. These are thickened soups made from shellfish. Shrimps and lobsters are used by simmering it in a stock. Bisque is the right answer.
So, what's your score? If you get 5, great job! If not, that's okay. I will guide you all throughout the lessons so you can learn more. Now that you have recalled our previous lesson about the classification of soups, let's play a game. The objective of this game is to identify the names of the hidden pictures behind the jigsaw puzzle pieces.
What do you think is the picture behind these puzzle pieces? The right answer is butter. How about this one? Flour is the right answer. Next, what do you think is this? If your answer is margarine, then you got it right. Can you guess the picture behind these puzzle pieces? Great! The correct answer is vegetable oil.
Can you recall the names of the pictures that we've got? Great! Those are butter, flour, vegetable oil, and margarine. Based on the pictures that you have revealed, what do you think are their connection on our lesson? If your answer is all about ingredients in making sauces, then you are right. At the end of this video lesson, you are expected to identify the various types of basic sauces, appreciate the importance of knowing the common problems in the preparation of sauces, and perform and prepare any type of basic sauce, which will lead us to our most essential learning competency. Prepare sauces required for menu items. As we begin, let me check your prior knowledge about today's lesson. Get a piece of paper and a pen and answer the questions that will be shown on the screen. Choose the correct answer and write it on your answer sheet.
Number 1. Which of the following is not a thickening agent? A. Flour, B. Grain, C. Rice, or D. Salt? The answer is D. Salt. Which among the 4 basic sauces has a chief ingredient of chicken broth thickened with flour and enriched with butter seasoning? A. Hollandaise sauce, B. Savory butter, C. White sauce, or D. Velouté sauce? You're right if your answer is velouté sauce. Number 3. Which of the 4 basic sauces has 3 basic ingredients like butter, egg yolk, and lemon juice with seasoning for accent? A. Hollandaise sauce, B. Savory butter, C. White sauce, or D. Velouté sauce? The correct answer is Hollandaise sauce. Number 4. A roux-based sauce made with margarine or butter, flavor, and brown stock. A. Brown sauce, B. Butter sauce, C. Hollandaise sauce, or D. Tomato sauce? Letter A. Brown sauce is the right answer. Number 5. Sauce made with tomatoes and seasoned with spices and herbs. A. Brown sauce, B. Butter sauce, C. Hollandaise sauce, or D. Tomato sauce? If your answer is letter D. Tomato sauce, then you are correct.
Let us now make ourselves familiar with the words that we will encounter in this lesson. Can you guess these unfamiliar words? Arrange the given letters to identify the unfamiliar words. Are you ready?
This word means the contraction of a gel accompanied by the separating out of liquid. Our first word is syneresis. This word means the quality of being pleasantly juicy. Our second word is succulence. This word means a solid mask without a regular shape. Our last word is lump.
Remember these words so that it will be easier for you to fully understand our lesson for today. I think you are all set and excited to learn new things. So, let's begin. Today, we will be talking about types of sauces. First, let us define sauce. Sauce is a thick liquid served with food, usually savory dishes, to add moistness and flavor. One of the most important components of a dish is the sauce. Sauces serve a particular function in the composition of a dish. These enhance the taste of the food to be served as well as add moisture and succulence to food that are cooked dry. Sauces also enhance the appearance of a dish by adding luster and sheen. A sauce that includes a flavor complementary to a food brings out the flavor of the food. It defines and enriches the overall taste and its texture. Sauce is a fluid dressing for poultry, meat, fish, dessert, and other culinary products. Let us identify the basic sauces for meat, vegetables, and fish. We will use the acronym BETHOVE to easily identify these sauces.
First, we have brown sauce or espagnole. It is a brown roux-based sauce made with margarine or butter, flavor, and brown stock. Emulsion consists of liquid dispersed with or without an emulsifier in another liquid that usually would not mix together. Tomato. It is made from stock, either ham or pork, and tomato products seasoned with spices and herbs. Hollandaise. It is a rich emulsified sauce made from butter, egg yolks, lemon juice, and cayenne. Next, we have white sauce. Its basic ingredient is milk, which is thickened with flour enriched with butter. And the last one is velouté sauce. Its chief ingredients are veal, chicken, and fish broth thickened with blonde roux.
Let us proceed with a variation of sauces. We have hot sauces and cold sauces.
Hot sauces, made just before they are to be used. And cold sauces, cooked ahead of time, then cooled, covered, and placed in the refrigerator to chill.
And now, let us enumerate the thickening agents used in making sauces. First, let us define thickening agent.
Thickening agent thickens sauce to the right consistency. The sauce must be thick enough to cling lightly to the food.
Starches are the most used thickeners for sauce making. Flour is the principal starch used. Other products include cornstarch, arrowroot, waxy maize, pre-gelatinized starch, breadcrumbs, and other vegetables and grain products like potato starch and rice flour. There are two thickening agents used in preparing sauces, and the first one is fat. Here are the examples of fat used in preparing sauces. We have clarified butter, margarine, animal fat, and vegetable oil and shortening.
Clarified butter. Using clarified butter results to finest sauces because of its flavor. Margarine. Used as a substitute for butter because of its lower cost. Animal fat, such as chicken fat, beef drippings, and lard. Vegetable oil and shortening can be used for roux, but it adds no flavor.
And the second thickening agent is flour. The thickening power of flour depends on its starch content. Bread flour is commonly used in commercial cooking. It is sometimes browned for use in brown roux. Heavily browned flour has only 1/3 of the thickening power of not brown flour.
Kinds of roux. First, we have white roux. Cooked just enough to cook the raw taste of flour, used for bechamel and other white sauces based on milk. Another kind of roux is bland roux, cooked little longer to a slightly darker color, used for veloutés. And we have brown roux, cooked to a light brown color and a nutty aroma.
Let's move on to the common problems that we might encounter in preparing sauces.
Common problems in sauce. Number 1. Discarding. 2. Oiling off. 3. Poor texture. 4. Syneresis or whipping. And 5. Oil streaking.
Let's try to look back on our discussion. Can you recall the basic sauces for meat, vegetables, and fish? Very good! Those are brown sauce or Espanol, emulsion, tomato, hollandaise, white sauce, and velouté sauce. To sum it up, why do you think is it important to know the common problems in sauces?
Knowing the common problems in sauces makes us aware of the things that we need to avoid in preparing our sauces.
Let us check your understanding by doing this activity.
Direction. Match column A with column B. Write the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. Basic ingredients is milk, which is thickened with flour enriched with butter. Number 2. A cooked mixture of equal parts by weight of fat and flour. Number 3. Made just before they are to be used. Number 4. Used as substitute for butter because of its lower cost. And number 5. Its cheap ingredients are veal, chicken, and fish broth thickened with bland roux. Let us now check your work. For number 1, if your answer is letter E, white sauce, you are correct. Number 2, the answer is letter B, roux. For number 3, the answer is letter F, hot sauces. For number 4, the answer is letter C, margarine. And lastly, for number 5, the answer is letter D, velouté sauce.
For your performance output, take a video of yourself preparing any type of basic sauce. Your performance output will be evaluated using these rubrics. Now let's proceed to our quiz number 3. On a clean sheet of paper, answer the following questions.
Which among the 4 basic sauces has a chief ingredient of chicken broth thickened with flour and enriched with butter seasoning? A. Hollandaise sauce, B. Savory butter, C. White sauce, or D. Velouté sauce. You're right if your answer is velouté sauce. Sauce made with tomatoes and seasoned with spices and herbs. A. Brown sauce, B. Butter sauce, C. Hollandaise sauce, or D. Tomato sauce. If your answer is letter D, tomato sauce, then you are correct. Which of the following is not a thickening agent? A. Flour, B. Grain, C. Rice, or D. Salt. The answer is D. Salt. A roux-based sauce made with margarine or butter, flavor, and brown stock. A. Brown sauce, B. Butter sauce, C. Hollandaise sauce, or D. Tomato sauce. Letter A. Brown sauce is the right answer. Which of the 4 basic sauces has 3 basic ingredients like butter, egg yolk, and lemon juice with seasoning for accent? A. Hollandaise sauce, B. Savory butter, C. White sauce, or D. Velouté sauce. The correct answer is Hollandaise sauce.
And for your assignment, answer the question based on your experience in discussing the lesson.
Why is it important to know the various types of sauces? And how will you use it in your daily life?
That's all for today, and I hope you learned something. Once again, this is Sir Ike, your TLE teacher, quoting, "It's by learning new things in life that makes us grow." Thank you for watching, and see you on our next video lesson.